Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I totally forgot to put this, this right here. Forgot to put this one up. There we go. So, I hope y'all are having a great evening. I am doing absolutely the best that I can to have a pretty nice evening, or wherever you're at. Wherever you're at, hopefully it's a good time zone, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, all that jazz. So, I was thinking actually about going into Ray City just a little bit after the guy you streamed tonight. We shall see.
In the future battles,
I went to the
I'll be
gym
with you.
earlier this morning. Not this morning, but earlier, and I changed my work routine up a little
Come
bit.
here. Hold on. This matter
And
cannot be rushed.
that new routine, even though like I adjusted it just a little bit, it really took me out. I ended up coming home, laying in my bed because I was just so tired from working out, and then I crashed for like a good 2 hours. And so yeah. Thank goodness I don't have to do the arena tonight. I maxed out on my gem Black Dragon shards. Let's do the quiz, so that way all we have to do is just enter it and turn around and leave. Because, Lord knows, I do not care for this quiz. Yes. I don't need the EXP from it. I've also been experimenting with the defense swordsman in this game, and I want to really build him. The resource materials to get him built to where I want to, though, is really, really, really tough. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like defense swordsman would be really, really easy to build. Mainly because he's used for his shield, his crowd control taunt, and his S1, which I'm not even sure what that does. I need to take a look at that again. What does that do?
Let me show you what true power is.
Oh, it's just a random... Okay. So it inflicts frustration, reduces skill damage. Which is nice, to be honest. But pretty much, like... I feel like because his, shield is mainly based on his HP, I feel like all he really have to be built with is HP and speed. And I could see how that would be incredibly difficult to actually, like, overtake him. You build him with just basically nothing but vitality and speed. I could just imagine seeing, like, a defense swordsman having, like, 80k HP in the arena because of the amount of vitality that he has. But that's definitely how I would build him up. I want to be able to test that out, but, you know... I'm not quite there yet. I've also been hearing some speculations that the effect hit and resistance values might actually become reworked because of how the reworks are going in this game so far, which is a good thing. This game is in need of a lot of rework. While, you know, currently Kiwi, which eventually a new company called Quantum Solutions will take over the game, but currently right now, Kiwi is doing reworks to a bunch of older units right now. which is also a good thing. And then they simplified the weapon ruin carving update. No, weapon ruin carving system, but still uses the same amount, which is stupid. But you know, it is what it is. I'm curious to see though what they're gonna do next, because you know, it seems like one of those things that's like, you know, it's sort of trying to go in the right direction, but it's just struggling really badly. Which, speaking of that, like, Kata Studios was a company that was like that when they started off with Tower of Fantasy, and then I saw Neverness to Everness, and I'm like, that's like a whole different like ball game right there. Like, it went from Tower of Fantasy, which was like really unpolished, to Neverness to Everness, which is like hella polished, and is basically just anime GTA, which isn't a bad thing. It's nice that they're actually branching out into different forms of games
Practice
that
the right path.
are going to be
Always
gacha,
be
because
kind. All
the gacha genre is just like
shall
so
be very
fixated
close.
on a very specific formula, because companies have felt like that's what works, and they're too afraid to branch out into something different. Which they shouldn't be feeling like that. A lot of them just try to copy Genshin, which they really need to stop, because Genshin had its success because it was innovative at its time. It wasn't because of, you know, something just, oh, you know, they didn't really copy Breath of the Wild. It looked similar, but, you know, it had its own unique twist. And then all these other companies tried to copy, and look where they went. But anywho, enough about that. It's just nice to see that there's at least a little bit of progress being made with Gai. Though, there's still a very long ways before even considering that it's actually, like, at a good point. There's just a lot of quality of life updates that still need to be put in place that could make this game a lot better. But we'll see what the developers have in store. As of right now, after the whole Rep and Ruin Carving update, and then now the developers are working on working a bunch of old units. It's nice. It's nice. From my experience, I've seen a lot of gacha games that actually just say fuck it to their older units, and they just do like tiny buffs here and there. They don't actually like fully rework their units to actually compete against the newer meta characters. They basically just say, nope, that's it. So it's nice to see that Kiwi's taking that direction to actually rework the old units, because their kits just don't compete with the newer metas. Hey Kagatsu, it's nice to see you again. How you been, man?
Quell all demons. Quench all evil.
I'm doing good. I'm just a little tired, and my mind's got a lot of thoughts about Gai and gacha games in general, which they aren't really bad thoughts. Like, I've been seeing like a lot of transition here, which is nice, and to say the least. But aside from that, you know, I've also been trying to work on taking my content creation just a little bit more seriously,
Quench all evil.
which I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, but like I've been trying to work on releasing shorts as well as releasing long form content. Just pretty much right now it's focused around Gai. Though I'll eventually like want to try and branch out to other games as well that are more niched. So later tonight after Gai, I'm gonna actually go into Ray City again after umpteen years. Yes. I'm hoping that and I'm hoping that you know, being just a little bit more serious with it, I will get to where I at least need to be. It's just been really interesting so far. Because a lot of my older videos, like, they don't really match with what I do now. But I still keep them around. Basically for, like, you know, nostalgic purposes. I'm not sure if anyone has seen. When I first started my YouTube channel, like, back in 2011, I think it was. Whole different vibe. I pretty much just, like, uploaded things that I just enjoyed doing on a game. Or I had that whole MMD, Miku Miku Dance phase. Where I just did a bunch of animations in it and stuff. And then, that was... I stopped uploading for a long time. And then I came back, I think in like 2020, and just kind of like sporadically uploaded here and there. And now I've just been trying to take it a little bit more seriously, to take it to the next level. I do the best that I can though. I try to make sure that I focus a little bit more on needs. I've been experimenting though too, like don't get me wrong, I've been experimenting a little bit. So, yeah. I don't want to get out of the like variety content thing, as though I don't want to like branch out to like content that's just like not even related to what I do with the channel. Because a lot of what I want to do is just more like variety niche stuff. And then as well as long as staying within that variety gaming type space. I want to like bring light to more of like games that are lesser known. That actually were like really nice games. So pretty much just like shine a different kind of light. Gives people a little bit of a breath of fresh air. I've actually seen some channels do stuff like that too. I've only seen like maybe 2 or 3 other channels so far that do that. They cover on games that just weren't really that well known, more niche.
Well, all demons, quench all evil. I'm Jiguo, a traveling evil slayer.
Yes, you are. You are a traveling evil slayer. And also, as for the Gaia Salvation's Dawn universe, like, so pretty much any of the content that I make that has characters from that alternate universe, that's pretty much part of Salvation's Dawn. We got the main show that I'm slowly working on, and then like any type of short form content or whatever other content that I make that has the characters, that's all part of the universe. I kind of want to make it to where it's like, you know, something that's an actual different type of universe, not just a show. I still have episode 5 to work on for that, which I still have to plan everything out and then start drawing everything. I just have to get some time to put aside and work on that a little bit. So, Arcana Tracker, which I know I have to do that today. Okay, let's go to this one. So yeah, any guides, short form content, long form content that I make with any of those characters, that's all a part of Salvation Dawn's universe. Salvation's Dawn's universe. That's weird. That's weird to say altogether. Pretty much just like bring more personality and life to the characters from Gai. Because I will admit they're nice characters, they just weren't brought to their full potential. Let's go to Moon.
My name may be Moon. It can also be your sunshine.
Well, I don't want you to be my sunshine. I already have my own sunshine. It's called the Nebulas. Yes, thank you. So, yeah, just look forward to just like some unique content. I'm doing what I can, but I definitely want to bring something more unique into the YouTube space. Okay, let's see here. I get 125, so what are my guild quests? Yes, the guild level finally went up by 1. Nice, nice, nice. Donate 1 bottle of spring water. Delete that one, because we're just not going to do that quest at all. And aside from all that... So, I heard that, and I actually saw that a new Need for Speed mobile game is coming out, and they're making it a gacha. And I'm all like, I wonder how they're gonna actually do that. I mean, it's nice that they're, you know, EA's taking that next step, but at the same time, I'm all like, how is that gonna work? I'm really curious, how's that gonna work? Okay, is it just the parts are gonna be gacha? Are the cars gonna be gacha?
Well, all demons, quench all evil!
When that game actually releases for the Western market, I might actually try it out. Definitely have to see how that game actually works in terms of its gacha and stuff. And then as for this game, so I'm pretty sure the developers of it are going to change in September. As from what I've read, it's that Kiwi Fruit Studios ended up selling the Gai IP to Quantum Solutions, And as of September of this year, it'll belong to them. And they have that IP for pretty much 5 years. So it'll just be interesting to see where this game goes. A lot of people were thinking that the game was on its last legs, but then they saw that news, and they were actually really surprised by it.
I'm Shinguo, a traveling evil slayer.
Yeah. And so, I was like, yeah, and it's really interesting, because for a while there, the game went through like this really bad period of just nothing, like no maintenance. It's just basically in maintenance mode, and a lot of people were just thinking, you know, this game's probably gonna end up dying soon. It was actually quite the opposite. A lot of it was just because a deal was being worked on for all those years.
I'm Shinguo, a traveling evil slayer.
It also, you know, makes sense as to why there wasn't really any, you know, progress with the game, because, you know, when ownership starts to transfer, there are certain things that can be modified and certain things that can't be modified in a game. Management and stuff like that. Hey, Martin! It's nice to see you!
You will slowly lose all your energy.
I need to leave this. I mistook it. Oh.
Behold, the witch is here!
You know what I need to do? I need to actually put that on the YouTube side of things, too. Let's see here. Got that right there. Let me take that. Look at the browser source. So, Twitch alerts. They will go right here. How's it going, Martin? It's nice to see you again. Let me see if this will work.
I don't know what that was.
That's not the right source.
Don't apologize.
I need to see which one it is. I think it's... because that's not the right one. Remove that. Yes. Shoutout clip. Stickers. Pretty sure it's this one. The sound alerts one I need to add, not the Twitch one. Alright, so let me try this again. Sound alerts. Take that, put that here. Now let me try it again. See if this works. If it doesn't, oops.
You will
There we go.
slowly lose all your energy if you only hang around old people.
There we go, guys. Now YouTube's not left out of the whole, you know, thing. Oh, look, the music just decided to die. Oh well. Common occurrence. A common L with this game. Time to vote on people. Yes. Having an existential crisis from traveling near light speeds. Oh god. You making fun of my Nebula background again? Really, no. It started an hour ago. Okay. That makes... That's understandable, I guess. Did you see what I posted in the guy Discord, though? Because, one of the guys was asking what, RS meant. And I said, it stands for really shitty. And I'm like, I'm just playing. But... Sometimes them rainbow skins do be really shitty though. Like in terms of their execution. Oh my god, 2 ROMs. Sure, why not? Like, for example, if you were to travel near light speed for 51 days, your time 1 year would pass on Earth. Ugh. Yeah. What, Einstein's theory of relativity or something like that? Can't remember the name of it. A black-haired Rom. Let's see here. I'll do Lee. How about we snooze that ad? I feel like I missed one. I feel like I missed a collection for the Black Dragon Stars, but that could just be me. We'll do that again in 3 days. I actually need to get Vo. Mainly just for his imprint. Nothing else. Okay, let's get this all out of the way here. Got 67 of these. There, take them. I don't need them. Right, there we go. And did I get the dailies done? I think I did. Did I? I didn't. That's right, I gotta do this again. I think I need level 12 for... Hey, Black Star Shot, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you again. I do level 12 for him. I need to, let me see here exactly, like, how many drops we get. Good here for now? That's good to hear, man. I'm not sure if you know this, but, so Carter got reworked in Gai. Bundo's getting reworked. Lon, and who else was it? I gotta take a look here again. It's been a while since the announcement was made. Will, I think it was Will, Chang, Eddie, Bernard, Lon, and there was somebody else that was getting reworked. Which is nice to see them actually getting reworked. But at the same time, we'll see how the reworks go. I did see a little bit of Bundo's rework from Rico. And holy shit. Yeah, I heard about that, but before those, I think we will get Will. Yeah. We're supposed to get Will's rework. Which is good because from what I heard from one of my friends, Will actually really needs it. Some of his textures actually don't work. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, so we get the same amount from this one. So it's not worth it to do a 9 times drop on here. Now that we know that, don't do a 9x drop on the 6th level of each Dark Flux. Just do the other ones. As for what I understand, the upgrades are gradual, like each patch will get a new upgrade. That is good, though. For like the longest time, Kiwi did nothing with this game. And in September, it's no longer going to be Kiwi. It's going to be Quantum Solutions. Which is interesting to see, like, that a AI-focused industry wanted this game. I'm curious about Lon, mostly because I have him built, so I can actually test him after he can get his upgrade. From what I've seen so far, too, like, the reworks actually really, like, buff the shit out of these units. One of my friends actually got killed by a Carter bot in the arena. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, their units are actually built. But Carter killed his Adonis. I'm like, if a bot's able to do that much power, imagine how much... Yeah, imagine how powerful a built Carter would be. Like, that would just be insane. What is this? It's all like squished together. And new guys won't be able to get some, yeah. Probably not for a very, very long time, either. If they do end up getting them. De La Fere needs a really big rework. He's a warrior. He's basically just like a warrior version of Rita, except without being able to stun, he can paralyze. Which, if that was the case, they should have just made him like Rita. Like, exactly like Rita. He does no damage. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything with him. They basically said they're just gonna keep his modifiers just like that. And I'm like, oh well. I guess, you know, it was fun while it lasted. I used him for like 2 weeks and then I dropped him. I mean, at least Rita gives anti-crowd control. Yes, exactly. He's like a worse version of Rita.
Shall return to nothing. I'm Shinguo, a traveling evil slayer.
I'm really curious, though, to see exactly how well Chigua can counter Rita. Like, just singularly against Rita. And must add, Rita applied the stun at once. De La Fere is technically good. Yeah. He's pretty much just a weaker version of Rita.
Everything shall return to nothing.
So, like, here's the thing with Chigua, because his second skill applies God to him. If Chigua's S2 hits hard enough, I think that maybe he can actually dispel Rita's shield. And it actually can. His skill 2 does hit pretty hard. And if you're lucky, like, it's actually been able to hit for like 17 to 18k from what I've tested so far. So you can crowd control everyone again, pretty much. I've seen it to where, like, even his S3 is capable of potentially, like, breaking shields. My Chigua's only at Epiphany 6 right now, though, so he's got, like, a 42% difference in his stats compared to a maxed out Chigua. And as of right now, so far what I've seen him capable of doing in the arena has been between like 30 and 50k, which is still a lot, considering that he's more of an AoE type unit. And then with his S2, being able to give him God, Rita can't stun him. And his S2 can hit anywhere between like 6 and 8k without critting. If it crits, it's 17 to 18. That's like, that'll break a Rita shield. That'll just straight up break her shield. It might take all 3 turns, or it might take 2 turns, depending on if it crits or not. And
Can you solve
and
this
also
riddle?
too, he ends up. It's kind of crazy what he's able to do.
Ooh.
I need to get my avatar built and everyone else built to see how he would work. Yes. And for pretty much now, I just like going into Arcana Tracker and the other PvE game modes just with Chigua, because he just like wipes them out.
Shall return to nothing.
See, good night. It's hilarious.
I'm Shinguo, a traveling evil slayer.
Just imagine how powerful he'll be when he's maxed out. I think we're gonna go the water route.
Everything shall return to nothing.
74k. The highest I've seen him do
A traveling evil slayer.
is like 93k with his S3, which is insane. And that's without having any of his stacks, I believe. Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta take this.
Can you solve this riddle?
Ooh.
Hey. Alright, there we go. Here we go again, Chigua.
Everything shall return to nothing.
Dead.
I'm Shinguo, a traveling evil slayer.
Be nice though if the Did my stream just die on YouTube? Let me try this again. Alright, are we good? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. I can see it. There we go. I've noticed it in the corner, like it was buffering, and I'm all like, what's going on here? What's wrong? Okay, yeah, we got it now. We're back. Yeah, just like died momentarily. That was weird. Put that right there. That was weird. That's suspicious. That's weird.
Everything shall return to nothing.
Damn it, Chigua. Oh well.
You better be kind.
Oh, I can't forget too, his first skill actually hits really fucking hard too.
I'm Shinguo.
It's crazy how much that's able to hit for. I've seen it crit for 14k, and I'm like, I don't think I know of anybody in the game whose first skill can crit for 14k. At the most that I've seen that is probably Eddie, SP Eddie, that's capable of having that kind of damage with his first skill. As for everybody else, I don't know. I don't think I've managed to see that. My stream is buffering again. Here, let me, might be the latency that's the problem. Okay. It's fine again. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Screen's acting funny on the YouTube side, that's weird. Are we gonna be able to just do this with Chigua? Probably. Not like it's too difficult.
Everything shall return to nothing.
And then we're gonna do this.
Quell all demons. Quench all evil.
Me.
Quell all demons. Quench all evil.
I'll just do this for the hell of it.
Quell all demons. Quench all evil.
And then we're gonna do this again.
Everything shall return to nothing.
I feel like
I'm
that could
Shinguo,
definitely hit for like 30k.
the traveling evil slayer.
Right. Let me just